Barcelona agiomo domestic trouble na Nhyira omo the trophies now omagino within the season, you know. AC Barcelona town him. And what they went to do was to go and color the city of Catalan with Omuankasa colors and celebrate Barcelona season with the people of Barcelona. Na Nhyira rich na enye easy. Na me show more Facebook live and I say, Rich, this kind of logistics, any organization, Rich, you bet me you Ghana.
Stop. Abrofon, amuma born on pekra bepe.
Eh, serious oh.
They almost here for born.
Oh,
it's a football club
football. Too much.
Look at the celebration.
Only say omo first bass na etwam no. And a speakers in the boom.
And yeah,
they bonum and the anim. And a omo open top say ya. And also omo some few selected supporters be any omo machines a boom. Omo ya organizers no omo Facebook for no social media for any ade. Then there is this banner omo very on say camera. It's any omo first stream na quality one. Then the bass na kasa open top bass no.
The quality of the video.
Right. And we be say who say time by na omo hear this bass branding to put the kind players in there and the trophies. And before we are serious. We are serious. Remember the me Ghana had team this one go float. Rich. Na yako high track na yabubulia. Na yetese na yebo. I am not trying to mean the club the whole floor, but if you compare it to the way I'm roughing your money on man.
It's serious.
The gap no is too wide. Man, but also make them come away. It's just the fun of it. Not rich. I never cause you and Sankaya Biblium, ye tidy morals. And a judging your manner. Rich and me also cannot pay. And can be a huge topic, pa. But in Europe, they just don't care. And meaning what opinion on this matter? Rich, yeah, victory parade. And you go keep assessing open top bass in him. Who say at the time and it is open secret say Obiasi Abranti and upper jot pa. And now we begin say in the open top bass. Yeah, celebration, you know. Rich, no more the jot. Open top bass in him. Now, when you jot now no more. Rich, and can no more. Mr. Osobeti Facebook be video we na me pesa me busa asam kaka ubetimi de waje nchiraba. Rich, look at this video. Shazini na wabone cheno na o trade ne ba kwa na obusa magbene say o ma ne pass ana ena magbene say oh no Magbene ye lama siabo young guy.
Akra fe no siso.
Afi kwa na oba statistics ni ye na plenty. Went me am matches ni biem. Na ye wie ni akwa victory parade. Papa panyi we na ojo tena won no mu a. Sebi no mu. Me so say ni jo ti awu no mi kra. Omo mu around the kra na omo smoke no.
Ya semo.
Senti bua na ebo for bo fan so we no.
Aje trophy ntinya we.
Rich. Says in the choir no busa magbene. And
me ma pass na.
Na the way see I did not go me over kakra. Now the real I oh there. Rich.
Asebu.
Sasa we and Africa de see ya. And Casamica says the Kadian Bono. Penyim boni ni wafa boni ni no manoma bebre. Marriage enra sadio esia. Unu say the Spanish media like almost spread the video no, and they are having fun with it. They are not saying Bibia to judge says it, but they are just having fun with it. Say, just a we have the jobs in the Bibia or the Beko and Enra he tries say Obama McBurney a pass of the piece of the Johnson. So this is him. The Bioko.
Kwaku for say sharing is caring.
You look at this video. He said Johnson there on Numia throughout there.
When we change smoker.
Serious. Even in the dressing room. And around the flip cracker openly. So I'm entering the Johnson your papa. And me so say I can't want to reach. And we are Barcelona phone a Germany and I no pay about 15 minutes ago. Barcelona every PM training now. I'm just saying training papa be pan on meeting here for Ochina Omane Villarreal game now omo ekwa kobo. So Barcelona are end almost celebration, you know, and they are back to business to run up the season in football in terms. So that is it with Barca any omo enra any oma omo ye. Now Rich, let's come back to proper business. And then 17th May and then Wembley, the finals of the Emirates FA Cup between Oliver Glasner's Crystal Palace and Pep Guardiola and Manchester City Ebekoso. Now Rich, last season Oliver Glasner bought Crystal Palace now. Or any season year pa. Enti na enkofo yo mo surprise package for this season na omo the Crystal Palace ka ho because they thought say as a German coach are very very good and oba for no ohun so but setting for Crystal Palace in the Premier League no the way of finishing last season no top notch. Rich per the expectations are not for Crystal Palace no this season o measure omo unya ne sa but probably some expectations, you know, Rich, were diverted into the FA Cup because they are in the finals of the FA Cup. Pep Guardiola on the pre-match press conference, and as some trophy kubusane say, "Sha oje Emirates FA Cup na, odi be kata season na Man City enya no so there bi. Man City season we, a failure. FA Cup no discussion a different." So Omanjio season way a terrible at the Manchester City. Now Rich, say open competition be a favorite the Emirates FA Cup count. Your favorite tag we say Kim, Rich, you have to work for it. And yes, sir, you will be laughing at the wrong side of your mouth. Now, the Amamanichi game we and then area and say Rich, in the run-up to the FA Cup final, no, both Crystal Palace and Man City in our form. The good form pa and they run into the game. Now, at the Man City MP, a team attack you on especially on measure goals. And that is what Oliver Glasner is all about. German tactician. He doesn't care the opponent. And when he attacking footballer, Rich, or the program. Obian himself Man City and Pep strictly attacking. And now we are at the Wembley, no, Rich, we are going to watch two teams. They will go head to head with their opponents and try and win the Emirates FA Cup. No, that is the team I expect. City Eddie Berem, Nunes, O'Reilly, Guardiola, Diaz, Ederson, Ewopomu, Kovacic, Bernardo Silva, Kevin De Bruyne in his last cup game for Manchester City, Omar Marmoush and Jeremy Doku with Erling Haaland leading the lines. Oko Crystal Palace are Rich with almost 3-4-3. No, this is it. And baby already Ismail Assar, Eze, and a Philip Mateta. Rich, and then we are game share. Me also say the reason why a lot of probable 11 added Jeremy Doku our wings were because of the three back now. Team my friend Crystal Palace Ebono. They will want someone to take advantage of our imbalances, no? And they think that Jeremy Doku will do a very, very good job. Rich, this is City's last chance to laugh because season ready. I am expecting Crystal Palace to give them a very, very good game, even to score against City. But how much City, how many City team will be team is what is going to win them the trophy, and Rich, I have seen City in their terrible moments. I have seen them in their very good moments this same season. I have watched Crystal Palace and love the way almost tenacity, especially Hughes and Lema, and Fifi, and fighting spirit, But the fact that Kovacic, any Bernardo Silva, and Kevin De Bruyne, ever dominated our midfield, Emma City, and the edge over team, your friend the Crystal Palace. So the game, the over 1.5 will come, and I think the City should be favorite. Say Obeje, the Emirates FA Cup, and the AWA Hono. Now, Rich Enra, in the run-in and the race to Europe, our English Premier League, two very, very delicate matches and a tough form. Two of the Europa League finalists, a ball game against two class are rich. Omunina ewo in the race, almost supposed to Champions League. Rich, your poor games, na omo race in person about Champions League, Ewo a quiet person, Rich, na omo ashem go for na omo use back door. Ever bought the Champions League. Me also say and can raise concerns on your Facebook comment say, hey yeah, say Manchester United and Tottenham and they're boy in Europa League final because Uchubutaya, one of these teams ever first our part about the realm into the Champions League. No Rich. And no born I'm share. Me nam kwa so me be adwuma nyina na me bedru ya metie unififi no. Rich, ade ba ko pe na ekoso o madwene mu. Ene say, wo reach out way. SEO. Oh dear, you are banging your hopes on the finals of the Europa League, and that is where your Champions League football is coming from. And if say, once they've been able to beat Manchester United, our sad game, no matter how tiny the win at Titiano, and more a very, very good platform, and beyond who is taking this game to the Champions League teams. Rich is struggling to beat them.
Same thing again, man.
Oh, there be easy.
Oh, yeah, compromise the situation. Teachers for Musu team.
You see, we can have the fun around it.
Yeah.
But Rich, on a more serious note, Debi Amakase, after the Euros, Makukwera has never looked back. From the performance for Spain Euros, and Odibe Remo Chelsea this season, well, who's a Makukwera Beba? Bana Odimso Beba. Because that is what they've been training for. And this season, Makukwera have been very, very consistent in making some runs, into the box. Sabon Ewa area, now I anticipate say cross Ebeba box anymore. And I will not take anything away from Kukwera go no share. But my point is that, which there was no Nicholas Jackson. And Tyler George and I air strike for Tima, your friend Chelsea. But Rich, say opeke Makukwera. Offer more ordinary.
Okay.
Are you not even surprised I'm not adding Kopama?
Kopama of all.
But no boy. The performance,
Kopama.
There's nothing so exciting about him anymore. And I'm in competitions, even sports shows quiet. And as I was Tottenham and news. Mumia or Mutu. Now we're Tottenham team of the boy and run or Maho Famana Rich. BBH said they are also prepping for Wednesday against Tima, your friend of Manchester United. So after as a son and son, one must say, and both Manchester City and Nottingham Forest Rich, 2 games, but they have 2 games. About Chelsea, I can only one. One also is against Nottingham Forest. And see, you're going to say, and I think Nottingham Forest in West Yorkshire. If they beat West Ham, which you add 3 points, they come 65 against Newcastle, which is a very, very important game if Arsenal want to cover or move traces and say they've already qualified for the Champions League. And you forgone conclusions, sir. Right. The last 2 games now, and you have 1 game now, a lot of permutations, sir. A bit to me, actually, Rich, maybe we code no airman. Serena Fifi Cano. Rich, there are interesting games in the Italian Serie A, especially Ochina, because all more games in now Ochina. Parma against Napoli, Inter against Lazio. Rich. And your games get to again. The French League won the final round of games and your games get to because almost race to the Champions League, especially the 4th slot, and your Assam Kitwa. So there are a lot of games. For instance, Leo and Reims, Ababo, Nice and Brestois, Ebebo, Lens and Monaco. A very, very interesting game. Marseille elbow fear, Lyon elbow fear against Angers. Nhyira, a very, very interesting game. Then there's Destiny Unfold in the German Bundesliga. So, our Nhyira Rich. Say, Uyi Bayern. Na Uyi Leverkusen. If we 3 ekosi 8 Nhyira Rich. Omu ebetimi a qualify to the European slots now. And there are so many interesting games. Now, on with the captain from the Bundesliga, how many goals will be scored on match day 34? So they are expecting say goals, ebetimi aba and then to reach. Young go whiteboard this way. Now, yem fire code no entuja. Na yem brana yem medim kobo because senior leagues no rapid up name wide and rich. Sign a few to sign a few to China. China Bassa, Mr. Bassa. Kotoko Airbo Dreams. Has Airco Brekum. Baby, any in Swatermine Festa this weekend.
3 points a down.
Monday, Rich Legon Cities against Nations. Monday, Legon Cities against Nations. Rich, these are the 3 Betway calls. Saturday, very, very interesting ones. Rich, say Saturday be a while. We do better. Like weekend, we will do better. A weekend way. Because, yeah, baby Bruno, there are a lot at stake in the games. And teams, knowing say almost finish the season, will give their all for these kind of games, And it can be 1DD 148 5C first code 1DD 148 5C second one also 1DD 1A FA5 1DD 1A FA5 and the last one and so 1D 1E 3 4D 1DD 1E 3 4D 1DD 1A FA5 1DD 14 856 Enti obetimi ede ne miensa nyina aye de obetimi ede aye me sewa na ehwe de ebekọ ewo ho no rich.
Okay, yem right na yem fa fi 7 no emfa entom so